Hello YouTube and welcome back. So I've now got 20 days off work. Glorious weather, sun's out, it's really warm, but in the last video I did promise this car is going to be painted, and at the end of this it will be in paint. I do have some DIY I've got to crack on with to keep the other half happy. Hopefully it won't take me too long, but my goal for this video is to get this car into paint. So stop the waffling, get in the garage, get some work done.
Well, I only got about an hour in there before I had to start the DIY, and health and safety definitely went out the window with these ladders. But I thought, best bet, get it out of the way, and then I can crack on with the car.
Peugeots, they have a felt soundproofing insulating piece that goes in here. And 1990s cars were not really the best for window seals, and when these leak it goes into this area, soaks the foam up, foam sits down at the bottom in the sill, rots your sill away. So my idea is to junk them. Got this stuff, Dodo mat. It's basically like a bitumen style sound deadening pad. As you can see, I've already installed one on this side, but we're going to put it on the other side. So like I say, it is just a self-adhesive bitumen style mat. Now, how I do these, get myself a leading edge by folding it back. I've already scotched this off and panel wiped it just to make sure there's no dust. I'm masking up the car because we're getting ready for paint. But I thought I'd just tuck these on because I'm sick of seeing them. So my idea is just above the swage line, making sure I got it level, or as level as can be. Is it level? I'm going to find out in a bit. But then basically, it just sticks on. Now I've seen people cover this completely. You don't need to completely cover the panel. Once you get one piece on, that's what makes a difference. And then all I'm going to do is just slowly, as though you're putting a sticker on, peel the back down, and then just rub it in with my hand. I'm going to put this stuff on the floor as well, because if you watch back to my earlier videos, you'll see that I've removed all the sound deadening off the car. The reason I did that is because I didn't know what was hiding underneath it. If there was anything hiding underneath it, I would have rather found it then than after I'd raptured all the floor. So yeah, basically that's it. Just that one panel just takes the ring away. Need to do the roof. Probably need two on that, I think.
Right, we're nearly ready. So everything is flatted down. It's all panel wiped. on the roof. I've made templates for the window ready for masking. Now I've got a big garage, but it's still not big enough to paint everything in one go, so I think what's going to happen is the shell's going to be done first, and then the bumpers and the arches etc will be done afterwards. So I'm having a massive sweep up. I've got some more plastic sheeting so that I can get everything covered up the best I can. Everything has been cleaned. I've cleaned all the let me just bring you up here because I'm on this gimbal thing and I still can't get used to it. So if I bring you around that way, I've cleaned all the top of the roof there so they get as much stuff as possible. I've even cleaned my chopper. So what have I been getting on with? So while I've been in between cleaning, you know, you find stuff and you think, I'll just do them. So I've done the sound deadening now on the floor. So you've just seen a video of me doing the rear quarter panels. So I've done all the floor. Now this is also having on top of this is like a 10mm sponge. Well, it's like a water resistant neoprene style sponge insulator, because obviously I've removed the sound deadening and I've also removed the felt underlining that you get, because it just basically holds water. Like I've said before, these vehicles were not the modern day seals that we see today. So yeah, we're all done. Everything is sanded down with 600s wet. I've wiped it all down with a tack wrap. I have wiped it down with panel wipe. So it is now ready to paint. I can't get used to this thing. I'm sorry. If I'm all over the place, I apologise. Right, the garage is as masked up as I can get it. It's extremely warm, but let's try them, eh? What can go wrong? Probably everything. I've pushed the car back in. I'm going to leave it covered up for tonight, just in case there's any paint molecules in the air still. I don't want them to land on that freshly sanded body. So I've took the masking tape off this bottom line, just so when it fully dries, it doesn't dry and then break the paint when I take it off. Yeah, it looks okay. I'm quite happy with the results. Fog light grills, they've come out okay. Say this, the arches look all right. The one that, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, it's just there, there, if you catch the light there. So that was a crack that appeared. It's some kind of reaction. Now I panel wiped these, obviously flatted off, panel wiped. Don't know, but anyway, I've gone over it and the paint seems to have settled on it. This paint's strange because as it sort of sits, it sort of flows out, all bonds together. I don't know if I'm describing that correctly or not, but there's a little bit of orange peel here and there. I mean, these are plastic wheel arches. Fuel filler cap looks all right. That's just a bit of masking tape in there covering the lock. The rear bumpers come out okay. There's these little bits here, there and there are dry, so I'm just going to dab those in with a bit of paint. I mean, to be honest, the number plate hides most of that anyway. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the results. Right, I think it's time I should go in because it's going dark outside. Right, I'll catch up with you all again tomorrow. Right, I probably picked one of the hottest days to finish getting the masking tape and all the masking paper all masked up, etc. For it's ready for its paint of the body.
Unfortunately, the painter's told me it's too warm now to paint. So too cold to paint, too warm to paint. Yeah, can't win, can you? Just been out and got some more masking tape. Now, I was using like Screwfix, not sponsored, no nonsense, no frills, whatever you want to call it, £2 odd a roll. Didn't get it from the pound shop, I wasn't that tight. But I've just bought some of this Scotch Blue. What a difference that is. That is proper stuff. It's meant to have this special system where you don't get bleed through. Yeah, we'll wait and see on that. But yeah, so we're getting all this masked up. Then I'm going to give it another panel wipe, tat rag, panel wipe, and then another tat rag. Yes, I've masked the garage up as best I can. There is still going to be dirt in it. The bumpers, which I've shown you, I've got a little few specks of dirt in there. But yeah, I'm getting impatient now. I want to see it in colour. So let's crack on, get the rest of this masked up. It's warm. It's too hot. Kidding. It can never be too hot. It's better than being freezing.
Well, yeah, it didn't work. I'm a bit deflated, if I'm honest with you. So we've got solvent blisters. We've got water marks where it just literally all of a sudden the airline just chucked a load of water out. I've got 2 water traps in here. So the 2-pack paint is made up of the paint and basically a hardener, which is a salt. It got solvents in it which evaporate, and solvent pop is caused by these solvents that haven't evaporated. Put my teeth in before you apply the next coat or something like that. I'm not professional. So the roof for majority looks okay until you look at there. If you can see them little blisters, which is the solvent, and it has done it as well on the bonnet. Got some dirt in it. Won't be a paint job without some dirt in it, especially in my garage. Yeah, that door's a little bit dry. I mean, this rear quarter has turned out really well. I wish the rest of it was like that. Once you've painted it, you can see, I don't know if I try and catch that in the light, but you can see how rippled that front wing is. Didn't see it obviously when I flattened it off. Yeah. So what's going to happen next is I'm going to let this go off. I am then going to flat off the areas that I've got these blisters in. So if I get you in nice and close, you can sort of see the like little craters where the solvent, I'm assuming, is burst. I've heard it called solvent pop, so I'm assuming that's what that means, is the solvent's popped. So hopefully they'll just flat off. I put 2 coats on this. Now I've had a look at my cups. That there again, I don't know if you can catch that there. I've got dirt in it there. We've got down here is where that piece there where the water just popped out, exploded. There's a few bits that are dry on it. So we're going to flat it back. I'll say I'm going to flat it back. And then it's going to have to be painted again. So I was just about to tell you about the amount of paint. So I put 2 coats on it. And I used 4 cups of paint, which is 450ml per cup. So it's not a massive amount of paint. I've got loads of paint left, so I've got more than enough to put at least another 2 coats on it. So yeah, we'll just do that.
So not really the result that I wanted to show you. I was hoping, really hoping, that it was going to be right. On a plus, that crease that was in the roof, it's not there anymore. The dents that were in the front of there have gone. That rear quarter repair that Connor helped me with, yeah, that's gone. Well, these, I've managed to find another crease along there, so yeah, missed that. And I say this front wing is really badly rippled. There is a dent in this door as well. It was never going to be perfect. Not in a garage where it's so dirty. I just hoped. I really hoped it was going to be better than this. Anyway. Right. Leave it there for a bit and then I will come back to you once I've started flattening it off again. Right, so obviously we had the solvent reactions, so this morning it's obviously cured. I flattened it back with 600s, got the bits of dirt out, obviously the bits where the solvent reacted, I've done that, and I've literally just this second finished. Floor's sticky. So that was 900. Well, actually, probably I've got about 100 mil of paint, so it's probably about 800 mil of paint. That's had 2 coats, 2 heavy coats. There is still dirt in it. I'm never going to get away from getting dirt in this thing, but I'm a bit happy with the results. Right, let's shut the garage door, let that go off, and we'll have a look tomorrow when I can demask it. Right, we've got a result that I'm happy with. I flattened it back with 600s. The roof, I had to flat Morris right the way back to get rid of them solvent blisters. I painted it again. I gave it 2 heavy coats of 2K direct gloss, which was 4 cups, which works out just under 3 litres of paint. Sounds a lot when you say 3 litres of paint, doesn't it? But yeah, so it's the first time I've ever painted a full car. I'm happy. I mean, there's dirt in the bonnet. There's flat bits here and there that need polishing. I have got a polisher, so I'm going to flat them and sand them back with like 1000s, 2000s grit, and then polish it back up. Hopefully that'll turn out all right. I have got some paint left. I may need to do the bonnet again because that has got quite a bit of dirt. So it's gone quite windy, and the wind was blowing underneath the garage door and into the garage. Even though I'd absolutely saturated the floor with water, it was still blowing in, and I think that's what's ended up on the bonnet. It's just a little bit rough. They may flat and polish out, but it's not the end of the world if I've got to paint that. So yeah, we can really start putting it back together. So, well, once I've polished it, obviously we can start putting it back together. Can't wait to get all the seats and everything. I even considered, do I put the wheels on? but better not. So yeah, I'm happy. I've done an alright job. I mean, it probably looks 10 times better on the camera than it does here. There is some bits. The roof looks really nice. So you can't see the crease that was here. I can see when I'm looking up close, I can see a little bit of orange peel in the roof. Which hopefully will say flat out. Need to get the windows in next. So when I get a guy around, I've got the proper stuff that you put on here to black them out before. It's like a primer that goes on. So I'll sort all that out, get the window man round, get my new windows put in, and then I can start putting things back in it. So anyway, I did promise at the end of this video it would be painted, and it is painted. So thanks for watching. I appreciate your support. Take care of yourselves. I will update you as soon as possible with the next instalment. Take care, everybody.